Ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Please rise for the Saudi National Anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to King Abdullah University of Science and Technology, KAUST, and welcome to our first inaugural annual conference of the Saudi Youth for Sustainability, SYS. My name is Fatimah Abdulhakim. I'm a Ph.D. student in Bioscience here at KAUST, and I'm the Outreach and Public Relations Coordinator in the Saudi Youth for Sustainability with my colleague Umar Abid. The theme of this year is Thriving Together, Al-Izdiharu Ma'an, in which we explore how Saudi youth can be active contributors to Vision 2030 through advocacy, education, and technology. During these 2 days, we will have outstanding speakers, workshops, and poster competition. For the opening remarks, I would like to invite Eman Alhajji, and please, I would like to hear a big applause to her. Eman Alhajji, she is a Ph.D. candidate in material science, and she is the president of Saudi Youth for Sustainability, SYS.
Thank you so much. أهلاً وسهلاً فعلاً من الأعماق سعيدين بوجودكم ونورتونا ونورتوا كاوست وراح بإذن الله ينتظركم برنامج جداً حافل بكل الفعاليات والحضور الراقي والمثمر إن شاء الله. أولاً حابة أعطيكم an overview of the program and what we're about. So we received actually over 1,050 applicants, but we could only accept 300 young change makers and 150 impact supporters from all around the world: Jazan, Al Jaf, Tabuk, Dammam, Riyadh, وجدة. فأهلاً وسهلاً. We also have amazing 50 volunteers and very high-profile speakers. So for now, before we move on, we have a welcome from President Tony Chan that will be played now. So, yes.
University of Science and Technology. Although the business of the day here is the inaugural Saudi Youth for Sustainability Conference, let me invite each of our guests to explore our campus and meet our people as much as you possibly can. As you explore our campus, you will know both in terms of our physical setting and infrastructure, and also our people, that environmental stewardship lies at the core of who we are as an institution. We were founded on the bedrock of environment, water, food, and energy as our founding pillars, and sustainability as a core value. This core value is not just a principle written on a piece of paper. Here at KAUST, we practice what we preach. We recently reasserted this core value in a reinstatement of our sustainability vision for the university. I quote, "The earth is being damaged by climate change and other human impacts at a rate unprecedented in history, threatening the well-being of present and future societies. At KAUST, sustainability is at the core of our education, research, innovation, and operation, helping us to catalyze and realize the urgent solutions and actions needed to reverse these changes, contributing to human prosperity and development in the kingdom and the world. We aim to be a global model for resource circularity and a techno-scientific leader in the protection and restoration of the land and coastal environment on which KAUST is established. Indeed, KAUST exists to nurture the people and the solutions that will help sustain this planet. It is important to note that in this vision and the action plan behind it was generated as a collective of our entire KAUST community, with significant input from our youth, who you will meet in this conference. The young people, especially those that are with us in this meeting, are amongst the strongest driving force behind KAUST's climate action, sustainability agenda, and overall social responsibility activities. Education for sustainable development is at the core of the teaching and learning mission here at KAUST. We are currently working on new courses and programs on sustainability, possibly including a master's degree on sustainability that perhaps some of you might be interested. This is all to say that you are an important force for global sustainability, and our job is to provide you with the tools and resources to succeed. What will transpire during this conference will be a cornerstone of the success of the sustainability ambitions of the kingdom, and indeed the world. I wish you a most productive and enjoyable conference.
Now, I'm very honored to introduce our greatest, one of our greatest impact supporter, KAUST Provost, Dr. Larry Carin.
So thank you, Eman, and welcome, everyone. So it's a real pleasure and honor to say a few words to you this morning. So first of all, I just want to welcome all of you to KAUST. I think many of you are from outside of KAUST. You're all very welcome. The Saudi Youth for Sustainability program was started here at KAUST, and Eman and her colleagues were the leaders, the visionaries for this. And the idea was to bring the youth of Saudi Arabia together to think about the future of our world and with the challenges that we're all facing with climate change and other things. And so it's great pleasure to see you all here. This is something that we have planned for quite some time, and to see you all here is very wonderful. And we hope you have a great time. The President, Tony Chan, said a few words about KAUST. Let me say a few more. So sustainability and the future of energy, concern for our climate, is a major focus of the work that is done here at KAUST. So as many of you know, KAUST is a graduate research institution where research is integrated into everything we do in the education of our master's and PhD students. In the context of that, we have several initiatives that are guiding our research and also our education for the young people here at KAUST. And so I want to say a few words about those. So we have an initiative led by Professor Matt McCabe called the Climate and Livability Initiative, so climate and livability. And in this, KAUST is partnering with ministries throughout the kingdom to take leadership in developing a sustainable future, particularly in the context of climate change, and to try to have a livable world for all of us. In the context of that, we're also with Professor Jorge Gascon. leading on something called the Circular Carbon Initiative. And this, again, is something that we are doing with the Ministry of Energy, also with Saudi Aramco. The idea is that when we produce energy, carbon is often emitted. If we can capture that carbon, then it doesn't do damage to the climate. And in this sense, it's a circular economy, in the sense that we continually circulate carbon, but the carbon is not emitted into the environment. And so KAUST, with our partners, is leading on this. Another area that we are focusing on is artificial intelligence and AI. The expectation is that AI is going to impact many aspects of all of our lives, and has a role to play in sustainability, particularly in data-driven understanding of sustainability. That program is led by Professor Jürgen Schmidhuber, who is a world expert in AI. And finally, we have something that we call the Smart Health Initiative. And when we talk about sustainability, human health, of course, is at the center of that. And the idea is that by personalizing care, oftentimes through understanding of personalized data, the idea is that we can improve human health. And this is also connected to the environment in which we live. So the Smart Health Initiative is led by Professor Pierre Magistrati. And in this, KAUST is partnering with the ministries of health, as well as leading hospitals within the kingdom. And so through these initiatives, KAUST is focusing its education and its research on key areas that impact the sustainability of the kingdom and of the world. And in this, we hope that KAUST will be a leader. We also want to be very good citizens of Saudi Arabia. And so it's very important for us to connect to the kingdom, particularly to the young people of the kingdom like yourselves, and to bring you here and to see what we're doing and to give us the opportunity to learn from you. So the last thing I want to say is, for those of you who are new to KAUST, we hope you take a good look. There's a lot to see here. We have some amazing facilities. We have something we call the Core Labs, which is a research facility which is comparable or better than any research facility in the world. So we hope that you see that. You also will see our most precious laboratory, which is the Red Sea. We're doing amazing research here at KAUST on the Red Sea and sustainable oceans. But the most important thing that we're doing here at KAUST is about people, and trying to improve the lives of people and growing our young people through education. And so I hope that you will take the time while you're here together to get to know each other, get to know the people of KAUST, build relationships, build friendships, and let's not make this the first visit to KAUST. Please come often and be a part of our community. So with that, I wish you all a wonderful conference. It's a very exciting program. Again, I want to congratulate and thank the leaders of KAUST, particularly Eman and her colleagues, who have put together an amazing program for you. So I hope you all have a wonderful time here at the conference. Thank you.
Thank you so much, dear Provost.